Discover Akwa Ibom. Discover Akwa Ibom. Discover Akwa. Hey. Welcome to Akwa Ibom, the best place to be. Welcome to Akwa Ibom, the promised land. I discover Akwa Ibom, a peaceful people. So you are welcome to Akwa Ibom. Come on.
Akwa Ibom is home to one of the best road network in the world. Thousands of asphalted roads with several hundreds of bridges, the dual carriage freeways and byway. This is next on Discover Akwa Ibom. Uyo, fascinating and tranquil. This serenading stretch of unparalleled beauty is arguably one of the fastest growing cities with the best road commute system in the world. These well-cobbled roads, bridges, highways and link roads form the very heart and breadth of the city. Truly, no structure has done more to change the physical and cultural landscape of Akwa Ibom than the concrete and asphalt mix that make up this vast road network in the city, connecting people, streets and estates, permanently helping to transform a once glorified village into a magnificent city. Vehicular traffic in this city is smooth and easy. Cars amble along here in a steady, uninterrupted flow, making the city one of the most traffic-friendly destinations in Africa. It is estimated that a road commute within the city takes an average of 10 to 15 minutes, one of the fastest in the world. Here, the brilliant road network is explicit. Coming together, they define and segregate a city into a delicate template of fascinating streets and lovely estates. A good road network is an enabler of trade and economic activities. In Nigeria, cities face unprecedented road infrastructural challenges, making business owners to rethink the way they do business. This is not the case in Akwa Ibom State. Itself, a growing city with influx of people in their thousands, the government of Mr. Udomimano is however proactive in tackling, among other concerns, road infrastructure within the metropolis. The zero pothole policy instituted by the governor is effectively implemented. The increased population growth in Akwa Ibom has led to great economic expansion within the state, attracting industries and spurring residential buildings, thereby making road infrastructure, especially the link roads, to receive accelerated attention in construction by the government of Udom Emmanuel. Presently, Governor Emmanuel's administration appears in a hurry to fix all roads in Akwa Ibom, with over 1,700 kilometers of roads and 35 bridges so far undertaken, with several of them completed. One can safely say this is indeed a superior performance. The internal link roads within the city have been given massive intervention alongside several road dualization projects in the state. The essence of prioritizing road construction within the city is to ensure no part of the city is isolated. Barely 3 years in office, the list of roads completed by the administration of Governor Domimano is mind-blowing. Youth Avenue. Residents of this street, particularly members of Winds Chapel, had nightmares accessing this street until Governor Udomimano visited the area and immediately ordered for the construction of the road. Few weeks down the line, the people have a good road completed with drains.
The road before now, as of last year, I can't really get the month, but I know this road wasn't motorable. When we are coming from Tot, we will park our car there, you understand? So we have to trek inside the road. Like where we are standing was totally flooring. But when I park into the streets, my friend hardly comes to come and check for me. But now, like now, they would drive straight to my house and sit with me and come back, you understand? So the road is back. I give credit to God and to our state governor.
I want to give appreciation to the governor of Akwa Ibom State for the road construction, because I personally witnessed when it was a gallop all through, and it was too bad whenever it's raining. It really affects even the church, most importantly, because the church was, it happens to be the major organization along the roadside, and also my business is moving very smoothly because of right now the road is okay, unlike the way the road used to be. So I give credit to the sitting government about the road.
The road is significant, that apart from the fact that the people living within this road are enjoying themselves, this road is decongesting traffic from around road. You can now get to Shelter Africa without necessarily having to pass through the main gate at the beginning of, at the entrance of Shelter Africa. Right behind us is Shelter Africa. So you can see that this interconnectivity is lining up with what His Excellency promised. He didn't just promise roads, he promised network of roads. That's exactly the direction that we are going. This Youth Avenue is networking this immediate environment and it's opened this place up so you can get to Shelter Africa. People in Shelter Africa can get to Oran Road without going through the main entrance and was getting congested.
At Tunnel Fort Road, residents of this community are singing praises of Governor Udomimano after the completion of a network of 5 roads, all in a record-breaking time.
My name is John Godfrey Nutu. I'm indigenous of this community. This project has opened work opportunity for the youth of the environment and for investors and for people to come and do the business in this area. And I so much thank God and thank our governor, Excellency, the Governor Emmanuel, for bringing this good opportunity of job in this our environment.
The day that I came to this very town called Atana Fort, it was early January of this very year. When I came, this road was untarred, and I didn't see the population that I'm seeing now. What I'm seeing now, there is increase in population, there is growth, there is development, and now the strangers are likely to want to trip in to this Atana Fort.
Asutan streets and environs access road to these streets and other adjoining streets like Ibom Street, Bassi Street, Ifyongdokman Street, Asutan Street, Mbiakon Street, Ata Street, and Ibom Lane were very deplorable. The story has since changed from the residents of this community. And brand new roads fitted with drainages have been completed and commissioned by His Excellency, Governor Domimano.
Now commission this for youth by the grassroots and all those visitors and the residents around this area. As we live here, as we also make use of this road, may the peace of the Lord be with you all. So we commission this in the name of God the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
So I'm happy for what the governor of our dear state is doing. Deacon Udom Emmanuel, especially in the aspects of infrastructural development. He has done very well in the state, especially if you look at the internal roads and the roads that are very close to our office. The governor has really done so well, to rehabilitate the road, not just the Assotan Street and other internal roads that I've visited so far. So there is a significant change, and I must commend the governor for that.
Stallion Hotel Road, Catastrophe Hotel Road, Akbanandem Street, and Ads Street, all around with housing, have been completed and commissioned.
I wanted to go into these inner grassroots roads, where if it rains, people won't be able to go about their economic activities normally. Through flood, bad roads, and so on. So this is really touching the grassroots. So that's why we are beginning from here.
Concrete Hotel Road. The Concrete Hotel Road, once in a very bad state, has been completed with a drainage to boot.
My name is Margaret Sandy, and I'm really grateful for the project going on my street. It's beautiful. I mean, before we came to live here, it was really bad. When it rains, the whole place would be totally messed up, We wouldn't be able to drive in. Thank you, Akwa Ibom State Government, for the great project that has been done on this street. Thank you.
Last year ended, we saw some group of people coming in to remove the poles, which was quite close to the center of the road, to the walls, fences of the houses around here. Most of the poles got the pipe-borne waters broken, and they repaired it. Within a twinkle of an eye, the state government had to repair this road, build it for us. It's a very nice road. I think it's one of the best finished road among this area.
Young no they grow one day. Now we are planting, we are building. Bring your own idea, maybe we build Akwa Ibom State. Don't turn and look. Don't sit and look. Don't talk and yeah. Meanwhile they do nothing, Don't look and stand and say. They say I hear, they say. Have you gone to check whether the thing is true? My brother, Udom is walking. Hey, hashtag Udom is walking. Hashtag Udom is walking. Hey, hashtag Udom is walking. Development is a gradual process. Let's join our hands together with Governor Udom Emmanuel to build Akwa Ibom.
Atlantic FM Road. The Atlantic FM Road, begun a few months ago, has been completed and commissioned to the delight of residents of the area.
I thank God that when we visited here, I think I came for a live program, and I got to the main road. Between the main road and the Atlantic FM, it took me almost double the time between Government House and the main road. When I finished the program, I told him, well, I didn't want to announce over the radio, but be rest assured, I will not come back to Atlantic FM if you don't have one of the highest grades of roads that will lead into this place. So from that day, I think this is my second time here, and I'm coming to commission the road.
This is the road that leads to Atlantic FM, Atlantic 104.5 FM. This road has been very bad for years now. It's not been easy coming through this part, but recently we've seen very serious construction work ongoing at this very point. And for us here at Atlantic FM, it's a very great relief to see that this road is being tarred. And so I really appreciate the brain, the mind behind this particular project. And we want to say, I think, thank you, very big thank you.
In fact, let me first and foremost thank the state government for coming at the first place to do this road. It was very bad, not motorable at all. See, this is just a way of we benefiting from the state government. We thank the state government and we say yes. And this job, as we are seeing, so it's a quality work I personally have witnessed it. This is my first time of seeing a state government doing such a quality job in a road that is not, you won't witness high traffic. So if they are doing this type of thing here, you can wonder what they are doing where you have volume of traffic.
Akbasak Estate Extension internal roads are ongoing, and so are Iwen Housing Extension roads.
Is my personal opinion.
Professor of Young Street and Justice Edet Nkop Street. Indeed, these stretch of roads were a double nightmare for both motorists and pedestrians. But at 1500 hours, Friday the 18th of May 2018, Governor Domimaro was on ground to commission these roads to the delight of the residents of these areas. Graceland School Road is under construction and will be completed soon. The roads at various stages of construction include Akwa Community School Road with a network of 4 link roads running through the C Division of the State Police Command. The drainage system of these roads are, however, fully completed. 14:30 hours on the 18th of May 2018. Commissioning of roads in Udotumubo axis. Roads where Udotumubo Lane, Ibiono Lane, and Akbaren Street all were commissioned by the working governor, Domimaro.
My name is Elder Akpan, a resident of this street, and this street is called Udotumubo Lane. I am so happy for what the governor has done. The street was in shambles, especially this place I am standing. It was extremely very difficult to pass, not only when rain falls, but in ordinary times. But today, thanks be to God, thanks be to our governor, Udom Emmanuel, for coming to our aid and see us through by making this route.
I have been here for over 45 years. I'm so happy that this thing happened as at today. 45 years is not a small year. It is not 45 days, but we have seen a wonderful job. I thank him because he has come and rescued us. And I want you people to extend our greeting to the engineering crew. They have done a very wonderful job.
That is why we, the youth in this very street, are saying 4 + 4 is equal to 8 years. Udom carry go.
Governor Udom Emmanuel, with his 5-point agenda on governance, is tireless in the provision of quality service to the people. Therefore, the construction of mega roads and link roads within the city of Uyo has completely opened the city to the world for ease of business and leisure. The rainy seasons once dreaded around the city of Uyo by reasons of the city's seemingly flat topography no longer holds fear for the inhabitants of this city. The Oron Road by 2-lane, once impassable at the first showers of rain, have been completely fixed with one of the best underground flood control systems in the world. Perhaps one of the highlights of the road revolution in Akwa Ibom is the engagement of indigenous road contractors by Governor Udom Emmanuel, thereby helping to curb capital flight.
A lot of local contractors, virtually all of them are delivering. There is no abandoned project in this administration. Right from the word go, 2015 May, we had a lot of flag off We had Borka Road and other road projects handled by Hensec, handled by Benes, handled by Verini, and all those projects that were flagged off in May 2015 all have been completed, and there is no single abandonment. I want to immensely thank our governor for giving us the opportunity and the confidence to construct this road, and we have not failed. We've delivered this road, and it has also, apart from the road adding to our infrastructural level, it has also improved the local economy, right from granites to stone base to reinforcement to cement. We give out these supplies to our locals, and they supply, and you see the money goes back to the society, right from the state government. The true contract is paid to Hensec, and through supplies we pay to the society, and you can see the whole supply chain. And from those that are supplying, they buy things in the market, and the economy booms.
Good roads are essential for the development of a country. The Romans understood this centuries ago, and so whenever they established themselves, they built roads. Today, studies have shown that successful cities will be those that connect their labor to workplaces with ease and close the digital divide between high and low income earners.
I'm from Akwa Ibom. In case you don't know, Akwa Ibom,
welcome to the new Akwa Ibom State. Today, through God's divine mandate, Akwa Ibom is blessed with Governor Dom Gabriel Emmanuel, who is committed to the industrialization of Akwa Ibom State, passionate in human capacity development and empowerment, creative in the area of agriculture, reliable in superior infrastructure, and focused on the Akwa Ibom project. Be part of the winning team. Come, let's build Akwa Ibom together.
The progress of this state lies in the unity and love we show to one another.
This message is brought to you courtesy Ministry of Information and Strategy, Akwa Ibom State.